Welcome back, folks. Segment number 2 here is Davey and I are going to discuss the first 4 games in this contest. And Dave, right out of the chute, we got a new quarterback for the Saints.
I think that's the end of the Saints because that's 8 games he's going to be gone. Then that's to say, anytime you hurt your hand, it's trouble.
And isn't it his throwing hand?
Yeah, and it's his throwing hand. But I'm just saying, any time you hurt your hand, it's trouble. Even when you do heal up, you're not the same. It just takes too much time. Anytime it's a finger, the hand, it's no good. No, especially being a starting quarterback. You think Teddy Bridgewater can hold them over? I don't.
No, Taysom Hill should be in the start. Taysom Hill should have came in. I can't even believe the Saints gave him money to come back another year. Teddy Bridgewater is not the answer. Taysom Hill is the answer. But they're going to start Bridgewater, I'm sure. And Seahawks are given 4.5.
Plus, Seattle's been playing lights out. They look really good.
I can't stand Pete Carroll, too.
Neither could I.
I still can't stand him. The guy cheated at USC. I can't stand him. But, gosh, I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks in this one.
No, I don't even mind the Seahawks team. He just gets on my nerves.
Yeah, I know. So who are you going with?
Oh, boy. I'm going Seahawks here. No quarterback. That's trouble.
Okay, and here's a real shocker, folks. On Terry's sheet, yeah. He's went with the Seahawks. Boy, there's a big surprise. So that means this is the first game so far, Dave, that all 3 of us are on the same team.
Well, it's only 4 games.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next game is the Broncos at the Packers. Packers given 8.5. Davey, I know you hate Denver because they cost you money last week.
Yeah, a lot of money. Well, I don't understand. At the end of the game, they could have just tied it up and they went for 2. But it paid off for them.
But they couldn't stop them.
And then they can't stop nobody. I don't know. I don't think Joe Flacco's their answer. I pity the Denver fans. They just need a quarterback, and they just don't get one. But it's early in the year. It's tough to say still. But when you're 0-2, that sometimes spells trouble. But Broncos on the road yet against the Packers. Packers are playing awful, awful good.
Yep.
I'm taking the Pack. Normally I'll go against the grain, but...
Okay, so Davey's going to take the Packers. Terry took the Broncos.
It is a lot of points.
It is a lot of points.
Especially for a team that's 0-2 that actually got to play that little bit harder this week. It might backfire. I mean, I was going to take the Broncos here, but 8.5's a lot. And Green Bay's Packers defense has improved tremendously.
They have improved.
They're good.
I'll take the under. Oh, that's not a choice.
That's probably a good bet.
Doggone it, Dave. You're really throwing me off with this 8.5. I think I'll take the Broncos plus the points. So I'll go with that one. The next one's up. Oh, gosh, the Baltimore Ravens. They're in my division. I can't stand Baltimore. And they're at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are given 7.5. What's your thoughts on this?
I don't even have a thought on it. I'm going to give you a fact. I'm going to give you a winner. Take the Chiefs.
Yeah. And you know what?
I actually have a thought on it. The thoughts take the Chiefs. Make it simple.
I have to tell you, Dave, Terry's in the same boat you are as well. I am still not sold on Lamar Jackson because he's played against 2 extremely poor defensive teams. So big deal.
I'm not buying in on the Ravens just yet. I'm
not even
with this quarterback. It's not gonna work.
No, I'm not even close. I had 2.
But in that division, it's gonna work. They're gonna win that division. Cleveland didn't impress me last night that much.
Hey, bite your tongue. My Bengals are going to make a comeback.
Bengals stink.
So I'm going to go with the Chiefs as well, folks. All right, last game in segment number 2. You're killing me with my Bengals. Of course, if Terry was here, what would he be calling them?
The Bungles.
The
I'm going to
Bungles.
start calling them after you rooted against me the other night.
I didn't root against you. I didn't. I swear to you. Davey and I were watching the Eagles game together on Sunday night. I was rooting for him, but he just didn't pull it out.
Julio Jones scores a touchdown at the end. You got to go, Julio Jones, like he's so happy.
Yeah, but what was your defense on that?
I don't know.
55 yards? Seriously? Anyways, the Falcons are at the Colts in this one. The Colts are 2.5. Terry's already circled the Colts on this. I'm a little surprised. I think Jacoby Brissett is just average at best. Maybe I think he's a step below average. Matt Ryan looked really good on Sunday night. I thought he looked really sharp against the Eagles. So I'm going to go with the Falcons on the road.
Not me. I'm going to stick with the Colts here. I'll tell you why. Falcons played a good game against the Eagles. They could easily lost that game too. Eagles could have beat them at the end there.
Eagles should
With a
have.
depleted team. But let me tell you something. They took a beating in that game too physically. They both beat each other. That was one of the most physical games ever in
Yep.
the NFL. A lot of bodies carted off. I'm going to go with the Colts. They have a little momentum. They're at home. Falcons got to travel. I'm taking the Colts.
Wow. Okay, there you have it, folks. So that's going to end it for segment number 2. When we come back, Davey and myself, we're going to talk about the last 3 games on the contest, and then we're going to give you our best picks of the week. All right, folks, welcome back to segment number 3 here. And Davey, we're going to start it off with another team with another quarterback issue. Roethlisberger out for the year.
There's no issue.
Steelers
He's done.
are at the 49ers. The 49ers are, 6.5.
6.5.
Now, I actually thought Mason Rudolph played pretty well when he came in.
I thought he did too.
I thought he played very, very well.
I think it's time for a change there anyway. I know
Well,
there's
I
a lot
mean-
of Pittsburgh fans,
Yeah.
and deservingly so. Ben Roethlisberger deserves some credit. 2 Super Bowls. He had a great career. He's done. He's gone.
I mean,
He's
he's
done.
He's 37, 38 years old. Like Eli Manning's getting benched this week.
Well, it just seems funny that Deion Sanders just said it on NFL at Total Access that he's never going to make it through the season. The very next week, he goes down, and he wasn't even hit. And that upsets me.
Well, here's the thing. Carson Wentz also got dinged up a little bit. Your quarterback for the Eagles,
But
he
he
got
got
hit
it
in
under the ribs. It showed him getting blasted. It
You know,
didn't show Roethlisberger even get hit here. I'm not saying he's faking it. I'm just saying I think it's time.
Yeah, and then how about the poor Jets? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! But Luke Falk, he actually looked decent. The offensive line stinks for the Jets. They couldn't block anybody. But
They
we
were in on it
regress.
right away.
All right, so we're going to get back to the game at hand here. The Steelers and the 49ers. They're on the road at San Francisco. 49ers is circled by Terry. It's hard to argue with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah.
I think Mason Rudolph, here's what I think, folks. Mason Rudolph and the Steelers are going to give him a game for about 3 quarters, and then the better talent's going to win. And I think 49ers are going to win this one. I, too, am taking the 49ers.
Not me. I'm going to take the Steelers regardless. I think replacing him at quarterback might do him some good. Plus, the 49ers don't have that good of an offense. To be given 6.5, I think they're going to win and not cover, maybe.
All right. Well,
I'll take the Steelers in the 6.5.
Okay. All right. That's a good call. So we're going to find out how.
He might even give them a little momentum there with the quarterback switch.
Wait, might.
Yeah,
He's a heck of a lot more mobile.
that's what I'm saying. I think anything's better than the way it was.
All right. This next one, this will be an interesting game because the Raiders were PU last week as they got spanked by the Chiefs. The Raiders are at Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, they're 8.5-point favorite. How can this be?
I don't know. You got to stop this. Who's cut?